today I have another video for you all, and this is going to be a tutorial using the Revolution Ultra Eyeshadows in the palette, which is Mermaids Forever. This is what the inside looks like. It has a huge mirror underneath, and I am in love with this palette. The pigmentation is really good. I've never used Revolution makeup before. I really do like it. Definitely check it out. I got this from Ulta and this was $15. And the only downside I have is when I purchased it, it came in this really pretty box that said Mermaids Forever, has all these shadows on the back, and I thought the palette was gonna have like a shiny top like that said Mermaids Forever on there instead of on the back in the tiny print. So that's my only complaint about this palette, as well as the fact that it came with a plastic cover over here, but it doesn't have any names. But I did go online and find on their Instagram page, I found a picture of the colors with the names like written on top. I don't know if you will be able to see that. Right there, it says the names on them. If you guys want to see how to achieve this look, then keep on watching. So first I'm taking the Tarte Maracuja oil and I'm just going to put that all over my face to moisturize. I'm taking the Kat Von D Lock-It Featherweight Primer and I'm using that to prime my face. I'm taking my MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot in Painterly and just putting that all over the lid up until the brow bone. Up to the brow bone. So the first color I'm using is actually not from the palette, it's Max Brulee, and I'm going to put that all over the lid up to the brow bone. If you just put a color that's closest to your natural skin color, this just makes it very easy for other shadows to blend together. Next color is also from MAC and it's called Quarry, and it's the perfect matte transition shade. So starting off with the palette, I'm taking the color C and I'm just going to put that in the crease and the outer V. I'm taking the shade right underneath, which is called Waves, and I'm going to put that right where the C is, just a tad bit lower, just to darken up the crease a bit. So now I'm going to take Land and I'm going to spray that with Max Fix Plus and just put that all over the lid. So of course my camera died on me. Well, not died, it just didn't record this for some reason, but I just put Max Carbon in the outer V and just blended that out, and then I went into the palette and used the color Forever and I put that on the brow bone. So of course I'm using the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner in Trooper and just creating that wing liner effect. For foundation, I'm really loving the new Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Foundation. Just make sure you shake this up before you do use it because it does tend to separate. For concealer, I'm using the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. I'm in the shade Light Warm, and I'm going to blend that out using the Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. And I just recently purchased this, and I do love it. It's definitely a great dupe for the Beauty Blender, just for a cheaper value. I believe it was like $6.99 at Ulta. My Beauty Blender, I definitely have to throw it out. It's definitely getting old, so I just want to get a cheaper alternative because I don't feel like spending $20 on a sponge at the moment. But yeah, I really do like this one. So to set my concealer and foundation, I'm using the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder, and this stuff is great. It does not crease. So for the brows, I'm using the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, and I'm using the shade Blonde. So going back to the palette, I'm taking the Land shadow and I'm going to put that on my lower lash line in the inner half of my eye. And I'm going to take C and put that on the lower lash line on the outer half of my eye. Then I'm going to take a clean eyeshadow brush and just use that to blend the two colors together. Then I'm going to take my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Pencil in Perversion and just put that on my waterline. And I'm taking my Sephora The Mascara and just putting that on the lashes. Taking my MAC blush in Well Dressed. Then I'm taking the Becca and Jaclyn Hill Champagne Glow palette and I'm mixing Champagne Pop and Pearl together. I'm going to put that in the usual spots where I always highlight. Then I'm going to take Pearl Alone and put that on my brow bone as the brow highlight. And I'm just going to put that right under the arch of the brow. And then I'm also going to use it in the inner corner of my eye just because it's the perfect pop of color in there just to brighten up the eye look. And it is amazing. I cannot say enough about that color. I'm taking the Too Faced Melted Liquid Lipstick in Fig and I'm just going to use that as my lip color. Then I'm taking my Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray and just using that to set my face. And that is the finished makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all in the next one.
Sorry, there's like a lot of fingerprints on there. It's really annoying. Oh, my nose is running. I cannot stop staring at the highlight though. It's so pretty. I look really oily right now because I went a little overboard. I think I need to get pearl because this is really pretty. And I always see Nikki tutorials using pearl and it looks amazing on her skin. I think I need it. I cannot stop staring.